poppin' B? Purpuck here, and welcome back to another episode of Race the Ramen, the show where I attempt to review something unscripted in the amount of time it takes to boil an instant ramen. And today we'll be taking a look at Pepper Grinder, available now on PC, Nintendo Switch, and various platforms. Alright, gonna start the timer right now. Okay, so Pepper Grinder. This is a recently released 2D platformer published by Devolver Digital, and I feel like this game has been lurking in development for a long time. I think maybe it got a public-facing demo at PAX like 6 or 7 years ago. So this one has been in the oven for a while, getting finished. And the end product is a solid and fun, but not mind-blowing platformer. I think that Pepper Grinder is a really solid time, and worth your money if you want like a well-structured, level-based platformer with solid core mechanics and, interesting gimmicks in each level. But really not much more than that. I know that kind of sounds like I'm selling it short, but I don't know. $15 is a reasonable price tag and everything, but playing through this game start to finish with a reasonable number of deaths and replaying a few levels and all that, it only took me about 3 hours to beat the whole thing. And there are additional modes. There's like a time attack, so you can go through all the levels trying to get par time. There's coins to collect, which you can use to buy special extras. But then again, most of these extras are like a handful of extra levels, cosmetics for your character that don't really change much, and stickers for a sticker mode, which is a cute little addition, like make these little diagrams. I tried it out, and it's surprisingly in-depth and a cute little thing. I can see maybe younger kids having more fun with that. But, I don't know. There's a solid core adventure here, but not really a lot of garnish, if that makes sense. I mean, now that I'm done with the game, I haven't completed it, but I finished it. I don't have a ton of motivation to go back to it. But I'm getting away from what the main game is here. 2D platformer, like I said. There's not really much of a plot. You're some girl named Pepper. You show up on an island. These guys are mean to you. You pick up a drill, which is the grinder, and then you go pepper grinding all over the island. You drill through soil and diggable substances and surfaces, and you hop around. The control scheme when you're drilling and hopping between things feels really nice. It's like you're a dolphin or a narwhal or something, like jumping between bodies of water. It reminded me of the Starfy games a little bit, the way you like through the water. And obviously as a drill-based platformer, my brain immediately drifted to Drill Dozer for the GBA, which personally I think is probably better and takes better advantage of the fact that you're playing a game with a drill. Big fan of drills in games over here. Part of the reason I wanted to buy it. But, I don't know. Outside of its solid level design and some pretty groovy music and nice pixel graphics, it's nothing you haven't seen before. Totally worth checking out, but not a must-buy. Hopefully that gives you a decent impression of what I think of the game. Again, totally worth checking out. If you're a 2D platformer person, you like some good music and some nice pixel art. A lot of Devolver essentials here in terms of presentation. But again, you can beat this game in like an afternoon if you know what you're doing, and you'll have fun, but there's more games right now and in general that you can get more value out of for the same amount of money, if not just a little bit more. And I'd recommend checking out Pepper Grinder, but it doesn't need to go to the top of your list. It's another solid entry to the ongoing list of modern 2D platformers, but given some of its competition lately, and even just like its contemporaries, not gonna change your life or anything, but you're gonna be like, oh wow, that was fun. So hey, that's all that really matters, I guess. So check it out if you're interested. I give Pepper Grinder a 7 out of 10. A very solid 7 out of 10. And maybe I'll go back to finish it, complete it, see if there's anything extra that comes from that. But after having my fun with it, really, I am basically done. I'm going to move on to upcoming games and stuff in my backlog and just move on. Speaking of which, I know some of you are staring at my head right now and being like, what's with the haircut? Well, you gotta get over it, okay? I don't love it either, but sometimes it's just how things are. Sometimes things change and things come and go, and that's just how it is. You gonna get salty about it? This is a pepper grinder review. Idiot. What am I doing?